All right, welcome to Crew Talk. The boys is back. Today's topic, we're gonna discuss Deion Sanders, his transition to the new school, how he left Jackson State. Do you feel it was right? Do you feel it was wrong? Or is it just business as usual? All right, I'm gonna introduce the hosts. Of course, we got Black Ass back again, looking like a shadow right now, because he away from all the light.
Who is that? Who talking about me?
We
Introduce
talking
me.
about Cam. We got Cam
Introduce
back. There we
CLB.
go. We can see him again, Mr. CLB.
Hey,
Next to him, we got Renzo. You ain't gonna wave to the people or nothing? God
I
damn.
mean, I mean, they know who I am.
All right, all right. I'm gonna let you have it since it's our first time back in a long time. All right, up top, we got the Gentle Giant, as usual. And then we got Mr. Long-Winded himself, Dre, back again.
What's up, my people? Glad to be back.
And
You ready for an
course,
impactful season?
of course, me, your host, True G. All right. So we're gonna start with roundup there, Dre. We'll let you lead off. How you feel about the Colorado move and how it impacted Jackson? Do you feel it was right, wrong? Should he stayed a little longer, or is it all just business as usual?
I think it's business as usual, bro. I feel that Dion had a purpose and had a reason of doing what moving to Colorado why he did, and I think it was because of the him using his platform, his celebrity, status to be able to pull these kids from a place or a college where they're not really recognized. Put them on a bigger platform to where they can really showcase their talents and be recognized, and possibly get and hit the draft. You know what I'm saying? And maybe come out of school early and hit the draft. I mean, it's been shown with the boy Travis Hunter. That boy go
Yeah.
both sides of the ball. He's like Dion himself. Reincarnated. You know what I mean? And I think that was his move. I think that was really his move to bring them kids over because he already knew they was going to follow him. And I think he did a good thing by doing what he did and bringing them kids with him, man, so they can show who they are.
Yeah, but in the process of that, do you feel? Because I feel like he left Jackson in a fucked up situation.
Why you feel that
Well,
way?
I mean, that's not his fault though.
Yeah, it's not his
You
fault.
know,
It
that's
kind of
you
got his
gotta
fault
you
now.
gotta
I'm being
as a
honest
Nah,
with you.
nah.
that's just like in everyday life. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got a job, right? Let's say you a manager of a store, and you get presented a better opportunity somewhere else. Now you know the store's staying afloat because of you, but you got to live your life too.
Mm,
So what you gonna do? You gonna stay because of the store needs you, or you gonna stay to better your
to
life?
better your life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it ain't like he could have picked up the whole Jackson State team and took them all with him. He left them in a situation where they couldn't all go on. Them might be seniors that's left there. They don't want to move their last year. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really took the star players from that team and took them to Colorado.
So
It's
them,
just
so them
Jackson
boys
State
can,
2.0.
so them boys can. I mean, so they can actually. They probably even knew that if we don't make this move, we're not going to get the recognition that we deserve, the exposure that we deserve. And moving to Colorado is what did that for them. They're the most
Yeah,
talked about. They're the
and I
most talked about now, than they were when he was at Jackson State.
True, true.
and I feel like in sports, all the way up until the college level is when you have opportunities to be able to do stuff like that as a coach. Where if you leave a squad, you can still take people with you.
Hmm.
AAU, high school, all of that stuff. You know, people they find ways to make it work. But once you get to the league, it's a little harder. It's different contracts, money, all that stuff is involved. But that shit gonna happen.
At the
You can't
same
help it.
time, a few years ago, this couldn't have happened because you couldn't leave one school and play the next year. You know, they got the transfer
Yeah.
portal now. So they all left and now they all starting. But I think that's why that was in place. for
Mm-hmm.
stuff just like this. You taking a whole team with you in a transport portal, and now, like I say, I feel like that's Jackson State 2.0 right now.
But didn't they also say there was like some politics stuff that was involved with the school as far as the board, the people that was on the association, I guess messing up the money and
I
all
mean,
all that different stuff that was going on that kind of blindsided Deion to the point where it was like, look, he was like, well, look, man, I ain't for this. Y'all got too much going on behind the scenes, and I don't want to have my name tied to this no more.
but isn't that the case with every? Well, I'm not gonna say every, but a lot of HBCUs.
But
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see it.
I
I
guess.
mean,
I mean,
I see it both ways. I mean, Deion did what was best for Deion. I get that. I understand that you can't stop a man from doing what's best for him.
right.
But my whole thing is what happens to the HBCU. You know what I'm saying? It's like you went to this school to get your foot in the door for you to move to another get to another stage in your life.
Hmm.
But what does that do to the HBCU colleges?
So
Okay,
you
You
think
know what I'm
so
saying?
with
go ahead.
Deion leaving, Jackson State is no longer relevant or no longer will be talked about?
They not. They not. If you really want to be real about it, nobody is talking about Jackson State.
I
No
mean,
more. Hmm.
they are they are because they not winning.
But that's but but what does that do about what does that do for the HBCU?
How did
You
they
feel what I'm
build?
saying? Like
Like, how did they build back
like
up?
Dion had an opportunity to bring shit to HBCU schools. He had an opportunity to build that shit to get that shit to a powerhouse to put people or put HBCUs in place where they can be national contenders
Okay,
because his star power alone made people want to go to
right.
the school.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
You
so
know what I'm
this
saying?
this is where I find the problem with it. I agree with what you said. Dion came down there, put the school on the map,
Mm-hmm.
built them up. Hey, everybody need to show HBCUs the same attention they show the big guys.
Hmm.
Um, Made it like, okay, we here to bring HBCU back. And then after he did all that campaigning and talking and you know what I'm saying, putting on the show like we used to Dion doing, he exit stage left when the bag came. And them white folks ain't even had a bag when they offered it to them. They had to borrow that shit and raise money and all that. So, I mean, he went over there. They promised him the money, but it wasn't no guarantee that they could even put their hands on that money.
It looked
I
like they
see
found a
both. I
way.
see both. I see both. I see both perspectives, though. I see both perspectives because you can't stop him. You can't stop him from doing something better for himself, or putting himself in a better position. Who's to say Dion won't don't want to be an NFL coach? You know what I'm saying? And that
He
him
just
going to
recently
that
came out
school.
and said he don't want to do that. He
Yeah.
said he don't want to coach an NFL team
Well,
because
he
that's
said he
other
didn't
rich
want.
people.
When he got the HBCU job, he didn't want to coach a college team. He wanted to go to the HBCU because
Right.
that's who gave him an opportunity. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them colleges won't call in for him to coach until he went to Jackson State and he did what he did. They
But
seen the
see,
impact. They seen that he can bring in. He had the charisma to bring in recruits.
that's
But
where I
maybe
find the
with
problem at. If he would have went there and he just like, this is a chance for me to build myself up, I would have been cool with him just busting out and going to Colorado. But
Yeah,
it's the movement that he brought to the school, like, yo, we bringing HBCUs back. And
yeah.
then when the money came, he was like, I
I'm
got,
out.
I
Yeah,
got, I got to do what's best for me. You know what
yeah,
I'm
I
saying?
mean, maybe that was dude's motive the whole time. Like maybe he came into it like, shit, if they the only one that's gonna give me a shot, I'm gonna take it anyway, and
but didn't he
I'm
give
gonna
him a
run with
time
it as
frame?
hard as I can.
I don't think I
Didn't he
can't
give him
say,
a time frame of how long he was gonna be there?
I
I
don't know.
don't know.
I
I
don't know.
don't know.
I can't say he did
Might
that.
have to look that up.
Yeah, see, I mean, you can't really hate on it because I mean, shit, he did what he was supposed to do. He got this. He went to the school. He got recruits. He got the school up to where they were supposed to be. If he say, "Yo, fuck it, I wanna challenge myself and I wanna go up some more," you can't hate on that. But like, yo, you like, what does that do to the HBCUs? Like that, you had the opportunity to bring or to
Yep.
put or bring that shit or put that shit mainstream.
So when
Right.
you say that, when you say, I don't mean to cut you off, Cam, when you say what does that do to the HBCUs, and what are you getting at when you say that? As far as
My thing is when I look at stuff like that, them boys from North State, Hampton University, Howard, they don't get the same looks as them boys at Alabama or Clemson.
true.
Or they don't get the opportunity to play on TV. And you got some play. Just look at prime example. Look at his son. You know
Uh,
what I'm saying? His son is a good quarterback.
Right.
Do you think he would get that same look at Jackson State that he's getting
He,
now?
he would
It's
if Deion was still
two
there.
games, and they talk about him in the Heisman running for
yeah,
the
yeah,
Yeah.
Heisman.
yeah,
Two
yeah, yeah,
games.
yeah,
He would have still
yeah,
You
got
know what
that
I'm
look
saying?
if Deion stayed there. Now, if another coach was there, no, he wouldn't have got that look.
yeah. Because he even said it himself after that first game, after he had that stellar performance with 500 some odd yards with 4 passing touchdowns. He had said himself right during the opening interview, just to think, I was just at Jackson State just last year, type thing. Like, as to say to me, what I got to gather from was like, if I'd have put that performance on there, it would have never, the world would have never been able to see it, basically, like they seeing it now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Which is
So
right.
to him, it's like, I'm not down in Jackson State. Hopefully, with me saying this would open up the eyes of the money makers. Like, hey, look, you know what? Let's look at these colleges. Let's go look at these HBCUs, and let's showcase their talent. Let's put their talent on the map. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of kids out there in all these different schools, like Cam just mentioned, all the HBCUs. But they just got to
Right.
find some way. They got to find a way to get these boys that get them out there, get them where they can be seen. You know what I'm saying? Get them on
Yeah.
TV. Shit. Like let them get a spot on TV, like Alabama and Clemson. All them players
See,
got every
see,
Saturday. You know what I mean?
that's what I think. That's what I think Deion would have been good at as far as putting them putting them in position to where they can get them on TV or they can be a contender or they can get top recruits or some of these
Mm-hmm.
boys they be like, yo, I don't want to play for Alabama. Alabama they get the top recruits because they play on TV. Everybody knows this. And it's Nick Saban.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, you wanna go somewhere that's historical, that's winning tradition.
Mm-hmm.
They play on TV. You want to get seen. He could have bought. I feel like he could have bought that to Jackson State. I feel like he could have bought.
He could
Start
have.
bringing them top recruits.
I,
They
I
say,
mean,
"Yo, I
he
want to
had
throw to
already
Dion."
started doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he could have made that shit a powerhouse to where they had to start opening the door and letting
Okay.
HBCUs in
So
the national championship.
that's where my problem comes in with it at, because
Well,
I
what's
feel
stopping them
like
from
he
doing it
started
now?
that movement. He started that movement and then kind of abandoned it. You know what I'm saying? Halfway through, he was like, I'm going to get the bag.
Well,
And
I don't see him. I think he still can keep it going, even though he with Colorado. Uh, it's up to the next man to step up.
yeah, but see, okay,
The
let's do a
one
hypothetical.
man can't move it all by himself. Is what I'm saying.
Hold on. Let's do a hypothetical.
You're right.
Because
If
it take numbers
Dion
to do that.
if Dion had a stayed in Jackson State, I feel like in the next 2 to 4 years, you'd start seeing ex NFL players come to the HBCUs and become coaches. And that would have started
I
a
feel like
whole fucking movement, man. That shit would have brought.
I feel like
And
that
that's
too.
So,
true. And that's true. I kind of believe that
I
too,
feel
but it seemed like that's the talk now. In my mind, is like, it took Dion to do something like this for us to have conversations like this. When this stuff should have been talked about a long time ago, is what I'm saying. So even with this talk of Dion moving, the HBCU still Somebody needs to step up and be like, you know what? Let me finish what he started. But it's like he left, boom, then it's back to normal, back to original business.
right. And all that stuff that he built down there in Jackson, he had celebrities coming down there. They ain't
Yeah,
coming down there no more. That shit over.
Same thing he doing. Same thing he doing in Colorado. He just had little
yeah,
white
That's
he
what
had,
I'm
people.
saying. But
he had a whole lot of celebrities.
he had been
Yo,
built the
yeah,
little section for when the celebrities came and everything
Mm-hmm.
to Jackson. That shit ain't filled with no celebrities no more. Where,
yeah,
where they at now? Colorado.
yeah,
They in the crowd
yeah.
over there.
But you think,
I think also
So
too
that, I
but
though.
mean,
I feel like
that right there in itself is on a celebrity. So they should have never bailed and followed Deion just like that. To
I,
me, y'all should
I
have stayed with the HBCUs and still supporting them and going to the games and things like, you know what I'm saying?
well, nah, that's not how society set up though. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
I know
You know,
that. I know
celebrities.
that. I know it's
Well,
not
I'm
set
just
up
no,
like
I
that.
know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But that in a, I don't think that will ever happen where you got people like celebrities, big name people, are just gonna go to these local schools unless that's the school they went to. You know what I'm saying? Just to support. They
Yeah,
always gonna
yeah,
go
yeah, yeah,
where the
yeah.
cameras.
That's
They'll
true.
go where the
yeah,
That's true.
cameras is and where the money is and where the.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? That's
That's
where they're
true.
gonna go.
That's true.
But I also
yeah,
feel
yeah.
like Dion. I feel like Dion wants to coach his sons. And I feel like when he moved to Colorado, he put them on a bigger platform for them to
And
succeed
and
and
that's
Because
the
you
whatnot.
go
other
to, yeah, go ahead.
alternate situation. Let's just say Dion didn't leave for the money. He left so his sons could be on a bigger platform.
True.
I'll even respect that if he came out and said that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
nah, this was the best move for my sons. I know he great. I want him on a bigger platform, so I went and I brought them with me. That's family. I would rather him say I did what was best for my kids first than I did what was best for Dion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I
Because
mean,
I
yeah,
can
Yeah.
respect that because you went, like I say, you put the big show on and said, I'm bringing HBCUs back. This how it should be. You should have celebrities and this and that. And then first time you get a big payout, you bust out. But if you
But
go ahead,
do you think that that's what you supposed to do? Because okay, let's look at it like this, right? You know, we doing the podcast thing. Okay. I rather I'm a nigga that I want to keep everything independent because I feel like we had talked before, and I'm like, yo, we can build our own shit. But if somebody come with that check and they talking the right amount of money,
exactly.
that shit can change. It could change a nigga mind. That make it be like, yo, I want to be independent, but man, fuck that. I can't pass this money up. You know what
yeah. But
I'm
that's the
Yeah,
purpose
but
of it, though. You in it. You in it
saying?
to make the money, and you in it to get everybody in this world, including all of us, got stuff in mind. Like Frank has a brilliant mind of thinking of business sides of all types of platforms and shit. I got stuff I want to do. You got stuff you want to do. McNeil with his modeling career thing or whatever he likes to do, showcasing clothes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And whatever Stanley likes to do. But what I'm saying, everybody just need that like you said, that money. We just need that break. That one break. But then it's gonna take you once you get there, what you gonna do with it. You know what I'm saying? You're
Facts,
going back to pick up some people, pick up some things and you know what I'm saying, and
facts,
bring them on, or
I'm, t- I'm telling
you
y'all
just gonna
right
roll
now.
it and go by yourself. You know what I mean?
You know, I'm gonna tell you right now. Spotify called and say, "Yo, love the podcast. Got 100 million for you boys. I'm just gonna hit you niggas with the checks.
That's
we
it.
going to Spotify.
Yeah,
yeah, that's it.
that's it.
Yeah, I feel
But
you.
see, Cam, you always
I
said
feel
it.
you.
You always said like because when you always speak about Jay-Z and what he doing as far as what he did as far as going back and picking up people and helping other people get that bag. You know what I'm saying? But it's that individual though, man, that messes it up. You know what I'm saying? That just kind of
Yeah,
it kills it.
facts.
You know. But so I mean, what does Dion do at this point?
Facts.
Does he continue to build and then reach back, or do he reach out to some of his colleagues that played ball before that was just as good as him to go, hey, look, man, y'all need to go there and grab some of these HBCU colleges, man. See if y'all can get in and be some coaches.
I feel like Deion is putting college just like right now. They done jumped to number
Yeah,
15
they're quick.
already.
They're quick.
With them three wins, they done jumped to number
Mm.
15 already. But for it, by the end of the season, if they haven't lost a game, I'm looking for them to be in
They're
the
gonna be in the
top
top
five.
five.
I mean, if
He
they
already.
They're gonna be in the
The
top
crazy
if
five.
thing
they
about it
win,
is, yo. The crazy thing about it is he's already doing better than last year. They were 1-11
One
last
and
year.
11 last year.
right,
Yeah,
You
yeah.
right,
see what I'm saying? You
Three.
see what
He
I'm saying?
the nigga
He's
Dion. He could lose every
yeah,
other game for the rest of the season and still be
And
better
still
than
be
last
better
year.
than yeah,
yeah, exactly,
yeah,
So
exactly. But the excitement
yeah.
and like you said, McNair, being that he's winning, he's bringing a winning attitude, and if they don't lose a game. They already 15.
Hmm.
If they don't lose a game, by the time they start handing out them bowl games, them niggas might play. They might play in the national champion. And if they do that, then
Yeah.
shit, what the hell you think gonna happen?
What you
all
think
right.
will happen
So
then?
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
what do you think will happen then? That's right.
if they win this weekend, they gonna be top 10 next week.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I got
Yeah,
my
yeah, I can go for
I
that.
got my money on them boys this
I can
weekend.
go for that.
If they can go in
You
there and
think they
pull
gonna
that
win more?
win
You
off
know,
this weekend, they top 10 next week.
that's
I
yeah,
got my money
yeah,
on them boys,
yeah.
man. I
As
think they
long,
gonna
hey,
pull up.
look,
Yeah, I
I
mean,
think they
shit,
gonna pull it
they
through.
damn near coughed that up last
it,
weekend.
it,
They did. They damn near
almost,
coughed it up,
yeah,
but
almost.
they found a
But
way.
let me ask y'all something, right? Do y'all think with all sports, do y'all think it's the players that win games or the coach that win games? Because
Both.
like, do you, well,
Both.
I get what y'all saying, right? But let's put a different coach coaching Colorado's team right now. You think they're gonna be 3-0?
They don't win.
So
I
that
No,
think I
no.
think
okay,
the
so
presence alone makes
Yeah,
these boys want
yeah,
to play, all because
yeah,
they don't. He came with a whole different. You didn't see him in the locker rooms and stuff he was doing in the locker rooms and stuff he was saying and
Right.
this and third. I don't think these kids do not want to disappoint him. You
yeah,
understand, to the point
He
where
a
they
living
don't.
legend.
He's a living legend, and them boys do not want to disappoint him. So they gonna go out,
Right.
all out.
yeah,
You seen the last three games?
yeah,
Them boys, look, they went 100 from the word go to the end. So
yeah,
they don't want to disappoint
yeah,
Deion. You know what I'm saying? So,
hmm
and plus
hmm
now they winning and they feeling good about themselves. It's like, well, shit. Hey, let's keep this train rolling for us and for him. You know,
yeah,
because
yeah,
the minute they lose, oh, here they come. Here they come. They gonna start coming. They gonna start coming. They gonna take that one loss as if he was 0-3. You watch. You watch.
yeah,
You watch.
yeah.
Oh no, you know Dion still Dion. That's prime, nigga. I grew up watching Dion, so I'm a fan of him. I just didn't like this move, and even though I don't like the move, I'm still rooting for him. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, yeah,
Dion is Dion.
yeah.
I'm okay with the move though.
I
I'm
mean,
okay
I'm
with the
okay with
move.
the
I ain't
move.
mad at it.
I see both sides of the move. You understand what I'm saying? I see
yeah,
both sides of the move. So
yeah, yeah.
I'm not just going to lean towards one side. But you can break it down like we all done broke it down just now, and we get both sides of the move. So but like I said,
And,
you always got to count politics in it too. Some other shit might have went on behind the scene. Who knows? You
and,
know,
uh,
man.
Tall,
Stanley,
Tall T, what you think? What you think, Tall T?
I got nothing to add.
Thomas, like
Take that damn
y'all talking
Pittsburgh bullshit
sports.
off, man.
Y'all talking sports. I don't know that.
But but from listening to what y'all were saying, I'm not saying he's old, but he's getting up there, and
Yeah.
with that, he I don't want to say he's trying to find something to do, but it's that's kind of what I'm taking it as, but in a way it's like a positive thing. No.
Yeah, something like legacy. You talking about like his legacy and
Yeah, because
yeah, I get that
I
too.
feel what
I get
Tom is
that too.
saying because I feel like once his sons, they make it to the league, I don't think he could be coaching college much longer.
Right, right.
Nah,
It's
yeah,
not going to
yeah.
be the
I see
So
that.
you
same.
think you think he going to
I feel like
NFL?
for him, it's not going to be the same excitement. He's going to have to find something else to motivate him to maybe go back to a HBCU or whatever. But
Hmm.
he ain't going to be sticking around long. I don't think he's going to coach that long.
Yeah, I think once some boys done with their four
Oh,
years,
so
I think he
you
might
don't
be
think
gone
he
after
gonna go
that.
to
hmm
Yeah.
You don't think he going to NFL? You don't think he gonna
Nah,
coach in the
Nah,
nah,
NFL?
nah,
he
nah.
ju-
Because he
he
not
just
going. Ain't no way he gonna have the same success.
Because
It's
nah.
gonna
all
take
them
him
kids,
He
years.
just did an interview and said he not doing NFL. He was
yeah,
like, because it's just a bunch of it's more rich men. He said you can't
Yeah,
motivate another man that's got
they
either
already got
equal
that money,
to or
yeah,
more money
or
than
more
you.
there.
Yeah.
is exactly. Yeah, it's gonna take him years to make
But you know
yeah,
that was
nah.
the reason Nick Saban didn't work out in the NFL. He said it's different trying to motivate. You not kids, but young men. It's different trying to motivate them versus motivating somebody that just signed a $400 million deal. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Well,
Like,
NFL
what
about
can
that
you
money, man. They
tell?
about that money, man.
Yeah,
They ain't worried about nothing else but getting that bag. And that's it. That's
yeah.
it.
So Nick Saban did say that. That's why he came back to
Yeah.
college.
Yeah. Because not their knowledge and their passion for the game is a little different than those that are already in the NFL. Like you said, you giving these guys all
Well,
this money, man. It's like once they get that money, that they was like, you know what? Like Zeke get all that money and just fell the hell off. You know what I
Right.
mean?
yeah,
I mean,
I feel
he
like
just fell on off like, okay, I got my bag, I'm done. You know? But it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
yeah.
the reason why though is because every kid dream is to make it to the league, so they got to
facts,
play hard.
facts,
Right.
They got
facts,
to. So once you
facts.
make it to that point and you realize you see all these guys in the locker room, they're like, "Yo, you ain't got to do that stuff no more." You know what I mean? Like you chilling,
Yeah,
you chilled out now.
it changes. It changes. Now,
Yeah,
you no longer
Yeah.
in school. You ain't got to go to class. None of you basically,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm
They
free. I'm free.
Yeah, you free. It's all
You
right if you
know?
show up 5 minutes late to practice. You ain't gonna have nobody, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying,
yeah,
barking at you.
yeah,
It's all
yeah,
right,
yeah,
So
yeah. Unless they got a coach like
everything
old boy
changes.
that kicked him out of the what you call because he had that girl in his room. That lost his whole damn
Yeah,
career.
buddy.
Yeah.
Rules is rules. He
Rules are the
stood on
rules.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
All right. So I think that's pretty much a good place to wrap this one up at. Um, anybody got any last words for the
One
show?
more thing, real quick. As far as that go, I wanted to ask the question earlier. Now, all them kids that came over, with Deion, that transferred,
Mhm.
were they all in the same, like far as freshmen and sophomores? Like close together.
Not all.
I don't
Okay.
think so.
Because
Not
when
all.
somebody had asked the question, far as like once his kids or whatever, and all of them make it to the NFL, he's gonna stop coaching. You think he gonna do? You think
Oh,
or do
I
you
mean,
think he's gonna wait until them
I
other
think he'll,
kids move on as well, the ones that came with him? You know what I mean?
Probably so.
yeah, I
Probably
think he'll
so.
wait a couple years. I don't think he'll be a four and done. I think he'll be like maybe
Maybe two more after
six,
that or something.
6 years, seven possibly.
Now,
Yeah,
that differs because what if he gets some more 5-star recruits in the next 2-3 years?
exactly, exactly. You think they might even keep
I
him
mean,
on
Like
as a scout or something? I mean, who knows?
but that shit is gonna happen though. You know what I'm saying? You got it's Deion Sanders, so the law he can stay there for 10 years. Every year he's gonna get
He's
a
gonna get
crazy
as long
recruit
as
that's
he's
gonna want
there.
to come play for him.
Yeah, yeah.
So it don't
Just
that's
like
different. So
Nixon.
it's like you know what I mean. How long is he
Mhm.
gonna do it for? You know what I mean.
Right,
So
exactly.
and I feel like Deion, how his ego is set up, he's one of those people that want to leave on the top. So as soon as he see his
so
team
look,
decline, he's out of there.
Yeah.
let me ask you: you think his son is that good?
Both of them, yes,
yeah,
You think do
he's a
you think
dog.
you think his son is that
yes.
good?
Yeah,
Which one you talking about?
You think his son top 5 draft pick quarterback?
Quarterback top five.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
You don't
because he's
think
a
he's top
quarterback.
five? Quarterback? You don't think he's top five?
No, because he's a quarterback. Nah, no.
why?
I give him top 10.
Nah, I think he go top 5.
I think he can go top five, bro.
Why? Because you
No,
Deion
because of
son.
what he
Nah,
showcases.
because I'm about to say
What he showcase?
I think both of them go top
What
10.
he showcase? I mean, he's not the only quarterback in history that has threw for
No,
5 touchdowns
no.
in a game. Or
You're right.
he's
It
not.
hasn't,
He's not.
but
We can go down a list of motherfuckers over the years that has did what he's
but
doing.
his will and determination to win, and his mindset, and the way he thinks, the way he feels about the sport, is going to help propel him. You know what I'm saying? That's how.
I
That's
don't know.
how I
You know,
feel.
they got that
His
winning.
pops, his pops is
They got that winning attitude like they daddy, man.
yeah, but he playing for his pops.
I think he playing
I
for him. What
think
do you
it,
mean playing for? As in, like I'm playing this game so my pops can look good, or is that what you mean? Or you mean he's just playing
No,
for him
I'm
as a?
playing, he's playing like he's playing like as far as the position. Now I'm not saying Deion might be harder on him than
yeah,
everybody else because that's his son. And he probably pushes him more than anybody on
You
the
the,
damn
you the, you,
team.
hey, you the
I'm
quarterback,
not
you the
saying
captain
that.
of the team, so
But
you got to have that mindset and that
but
motivation like that.
but what I'm saying is he that good? Like he played 2 games. And niggas already saying, okay, he could play. He's in the shit for
Well,
the
let's put it like
Heisman.
that.
I think he
At
that
this
good,
point,
bro,
Already.
at this point,
because
up until now, yeah. Up
Is
until
it
this point, up until these three
is
games,
it
then
because of
yes,
his
yeah.
game?
Up until this point, yes, yeah.
Is it his game or is it because Dion is
Nah,
you
because
good?
ever
his
it's his
game,
watch the
speaks
play?
game.
for
It's his
itself.
game,
Now,
bro.
okay,
His
Look at
game
his
okay.
speaks for
Now
itself,
look,
game.
now,
though.
last week,
Hmm.
right? He had an average game. He threw a pick.
Okay,
Yeah.
like all quarterbacks do.
You know what I'm saying? He's taking a lot of sacks
But
too.
that's based on his front line.
Cause
I
he
mean,
hold the
is that
ball.
on him? He
He hold.
But
he playing
He's
with other
he's
but
a
people.
no
but
no because he's a
let me
holder.
ask you this
He
You know
though.
holds the
why? You know
Let
why
ball.
he's
me ask
holding
you
the
this
ball?
though.
Most mulatto because they want the play to develop. Now you got
I don't give a fuck why you holding the ball. I don't give a fuck why you holding the ball. I don't
what I mean.
nah
What are you supposed to look?
that shit can't
Either
happen
he
because
hold the ball or
that's
throw that bitch or
that's
throw
his
that motherfucker
attitude.
away.
No, you throw the shit away. You know that. Well, I ain't need no fucking quarterback, and I know that. How many times you sit there and watch Daniel Jones and say, "Throw the bitch away, throw the
Wait,
ball"?
wait though,
Don't sit
wait
there and
though,
hold
wait
the
though, wait
quarterback.
though.
But
Yeah, you
listen,
do. You may do that with. Listen though, you may do that with Daniel Jones, but you got a different type of quarterback that can still make a play.
right?
So why throw a ball away when you could
I
get
get,
three
I
yards,
get, I
two
get, I
yards?
get that.
Exactly.
I get
You
that.
don't tell Jalen
I
Hurts to
get
throw the
that.
ball
I
away.
get that. I get that. I
Thank
get
you,
You
thank
don't
you.
tell
bullshit.
Jalen Hurts to throw the ball
Bullshit.
away.
How many
Oh,
times?
because the
No,
first thing,
no. It's
because
the
the
Because
last.
the
first thing
first thing
Cam
Jalen
gonna
Hurts
say
gonna
ain't
do,
no
Jalen
look,
Hurts
look,
gonna
look,
be.
look,
Line.
Cam.
Ran the
You
line.
know,
Ran the line.
no, the first thing,
Ran the
first
line.
No,
thing,
you
Ran
know
the
first
you
thing.
line.
Listen
don't.
though,
Hey,
listen
You
look.
though,
know
listen
you
though,
don't.
listen though,
No,
listen though,
no.
Hey, go ahead,
listen
baby.
though,
Nigga,
listen
when
though.
we
Let me
played
live
New
speak. Go
England,
ahead, speak.
when we played New
The first thing,
we
Cam.
played New England. How many times did I sit there and say, "Nigga, throw the fucking ball, man"? How many times I say that,
I mean,
Randall?
you said it, but did he
How
do
many
it? That's
times
what
I
you.
said,
That's
"Nigga, throw the
First
listen.
thing
ball"?
he
But
gonna say
do he
though,
do that
first thing
though?
he
What
gonna
are you gonna
say,
do? He try to make the
But
play with his
still,
feet. He try to get away.
first thing the nigga
I
gonna
don't give a
say,
fuck.
That's
first
what he
thing
Throw the
always
Cam
ball,
do.
gonna
nigga.
say
Throw the ball
is,
away.
first thing Cam gonna say is, why the fuck he ain't run the ball? Why the
Nah,
fuck he ain't run the
I ain't gonna
ball?
say
Yes,
that
you
Run
because
it.
is.
It's
Why the fuck he
okay,
ain't
always.
run?
sometimes
Why he ain't roll out? Why he ain't
no,
roll out?
no, because
The only time you say
sometimes the
throw the ball away
opportunity
is
ain't
when he
there. Now
already
you
on the
can't
move.
if you ain't got the opportunity, throw the shit out of bounds instead of taking the fucking sack, bro. Like that don't
But you
make no
gotta
sense to
understand, when
me.
Jalen take his sacks, he's already on the move. He's trying to make a play. Then his ass gets sacked. Then
I
that's
don't
when you
give
holler,
no.
throw the goddamn
Sometimes
ball.
it ain't no fucking play there. It ain't no play there. You can't make a play every time,
You
bro.
exactly right. You can't, but they try.
I mean,
No,
Okay. So
Tom Brady
let me
don't
ask y'all
try.
this
Tom
though.
Brady know when to
So
get rid of that
y'all
motherfucker.
think this?
Peyton Manning don't try. He know when to
The
get rid
boys
of
So
had a
that
y'all think
front. The
it's
boys
motherfucker.
had a front
It's
line
it's
too.
different
hold up,
quarterbacks that know
hold up,
how to get
hold up.
rid of that motherfucker.
y'all
Go
think
ahead,
it's
Eric.
y'all think it's 5 teams in the league right now that need him as a quarterback.
Yeah,
The
I'll
damn
first
take
right.
him.
five, the first five that's
I'll
drafting,
take him.
y'all taking them.
What you
I'll
say?
take him.
Frank
Damn
said, "I
right.
take him. I take his ass too."
Y'all taking them
Yeah,
first five. Y'all
damn
taking them.
right.
Y'all for
I'm,
real.
take,
Yeah, I take
I'm
him. I
trading
take
Derek
him.
Carr for him right now.
You
Yeah, I
gonna
take
start
him.
them.
I don't know about that. I don't know
You
about
gonna
that,
start
but
them.
I would
No,
definitely take
no,
Look,
him.
I ain't starting him. He ain't starting.
I'll take him and put him. I'll take him and put him behind the quarterback as the backup to get his
Yeah,
work in, to
I
get
ain't
his
starting.
NFL work in.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, you
yeah,
can't.
I
This is the
guess.
NFL we talking about. That's a
yeah.
whole
I
nother
feel you.
beast, man. You can't just throw him through the
Yeah,
winners
it's a
like
whole
that.
nother beast.
He,
Yeah,
he ain't
yeah,
ready
I
for
know,
that
but I'm
yet.
saying like I wouldn't be too quick to jump on him. That's why I say he might be top 10, not top
Nigga,
5.
y'all need a
Yeah.
motherfucking quarterback.
No,
Y'all
no,
take him.
Sam Howell is doing
Man,
his shit
shut up.
right now. He just need to
Shut up.
develop.
Shut up.
He just need to develop.
But I want to. That's my whole thing. Is it the hype? Is it the hype that's his son,
Nah, I don't think
or
so.
is it
I
that
think he
he's
playing.
No,
playing that
he
good?
He
You
playing that
know what
playing
I'm
good
saying?
good.
because
He
he
playing
came
good.
back. The
I
boy
think
came back. He
he
did
plays
that.
pretty good, man. The boy got a
He
nice
got he got
he got a
room
nice
to he
He's an
got room
accurate
to
thrower.
grow.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
his attributes is
He
there. He
know how
reads the
to
defense and stuff good too.
he read defense like a
Yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah,
He know how
he's
to
all
read
right. I
defense.
think
So
he all
yeah,
right. Yeah, I think
he
he can
a
go
good
top five
quarterback,
though.
bro.
Yeah.
He gonna be all right. He gonna be all right.
All right, fellas.
Word.
We're gonna end it there. See y'all next time, next show. We out.
All right.
All right.